Hey y'all, we went to go buy some gates and some poles, and this is not what I expected to come back with. Well y'all, our T-post driving celebration is short-lived. Because it's time to start looking at where we're going to place gates, where are our H-posts going to go, and support post, line post, all that good stuff. And I'm probably not saying all the correct terms because I am no fence master at all. I'm just going off some people that we know, and I'm going off some YouTube videos, trying to figure this all out. But that is what's next. And we were dreading drilling the holes with our auger after we had such a hard time. But I reached out to Brent because I knew he had a skid steer with that auger, and it's got a lot of downforce with it, and I knew it wouldn't be any issue at all for it to drill the holes for us. And I asked him, I said, look, whenever you're not doing anything, which is never, or you got time, or whenever, can you come over here with the skid steer and drill some holes? And he said, Jason, I'm actually gonna be out of town for a few days. You can just have the skid steer. And I was like, that's great, but I don't know how to drive this thing, let alone how to run the auger portion of it. And then he sent me a message back later and said, I may have somebody that can do it for you. One of my guys may do it. And I was like, oh my gracious, this is perfect. So that's what ended up happening, is Brant sent two of his guys over here, and they came yesterday and dug all of the holes. Y'all look over here behind me. They are here drilling the holes for us. Yes. Brant's guys, the dude, they are here, and we're happy. I mean, that thing's way faster than we are with the tractor. And it's got so much down pressure that the tractor don't have. So this is a blessing right here, y'all. Absolute blessing. But me and Brooke did come out here the day prior and mark everything. We came out here and just marked everywhere we thought we needed a gate. We thought we needed some H-post. And we thought we needed some line post or support post or whatever you call them. You know, about every so many T-post, we pull that T-post up. We're going to put a wooden post there to keep the fence down. We did that especially on hills and to keep the fence more tight and more support. But now all of the holes are drilled for us. But me and Brooke don't know how many holes we got. So we're going to walk around, count them, and figure out how many gates. I think we got the number in our head, but we want to double check how many gates we got, what size gates we got, and get all this together and start on our next adventure. Hopefully this one won't take as long as the other, especially since the holes are dug. That was a blessing. Y'all have no idea. That would have taken me and Brooke, that would have added many more days to our project if Brant wouldn't have offered to help. I mean, whew, that was big. So now it's up to me and Brooke now to get the pole set, count how many holes, count how many bags of concrete we need, and figure out the whole gate situation. How many wooden posts do you think it is?
Oh, Jason.
I don't even know.
90.
90?
What do you think?
I'm gonna say, yeah.
You can't say the same thing I did.
Oh gosh.
You gotta have your own guess.
I know.
I shouldn't even said anything.
I'm gonna say 75.
May the best man win.
Holly, you got any guesses?
Since she guessed, she's riding. Alright, where you want to start?
You wanna start?
This way?
We can. You'll start on the left side or right side?
I think go this way and go around the pond and
Okay.
then come back around.
All right, sounds good. All right, so I got the count. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over there.
Is that many?
Mm-hmm.
Just when we thought our work was getting slower.
We're both way off.
Is it way more?
It's 143.
Jason! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jason. There's no way.
I'll recount.
100. Let me count. I can come up with
1,
less.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 5 is 45. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 49, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 17, 18. 18 times 5
Oh my gosh.
is 90. 4. That's 94. 94 plus 49. 143. Post. Well, you know, 50 of them are like this. You know, a horizontal post.
I don't care. So what's 50 minus 143?
Well,
93.
93, yeah.
93. So I was only 3 off by counting post.
Yeah, going in the ground. I think we pick a pasture and we do that pasture.
And we move those animals?
We have to pull the fence.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying get one completely done.
I mean, we could do that.
Well, maybe we ought to break it down by how many it takes per pasture and just go from that, because if you're looking at the big picture.
I never look at the big picture.
Well, I'm
That's what I
just
always tell
saying
you.
that
Yeah, I know.
when you look at the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
picture,
yeah.
you can't help but look at 143 posts.
Right,
That's the big picture.
right. But always, you know, if you break it down.
So physically, we need to break it down too, not just
Yes,
mentally.
correct. Yep. So do we start on the front pasture
We
first?
start on the goats.
So we start on this middle pasture.
That's what I think.
Okay. So you want to do the goats first?
I think I'm just wanting to guess.
Oh,
I'm wanting to say 4 posts.
for the goats?
4 posts total.
The goats probably have more posts than any of them. All right, I guess we'll count those up. You want to walk or ride?
You can't see my eyes.
Oh, man. All right, so we just got through counting the goat area.
The girls' goat.
The girl goats. And it's 25 big posts and 12 little posts. So that's pretty much a third of everything. I mean, close to it.
Yeah, and you talk about not looking at the big picture. This
Yeah.
will be a good way to get started.
Yeah, it'd be a really good way to get started.
Because the rest of it, should be.
Yeah. Like I said, I think this is one of the biggest areas that has the most posts.
And that'll be
And
good.
it's got 2 gates. Most of them don't have. And gate-wise, I think we had 5. So we got 8 total gates everywhere.
8 total gates.
8 total
Because we
gates.
do not want to be to where we cannot get into these areas with
Yeah.
ease.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to be climbing over the fence and stuff.
Nope, no climbing.
Yep. All right. So I guess we can run to town and go get these.
That's right. Get those, and we'll have them when we get ready to get
Yeah.
started.
That's right.
A little bit at a time,
Little-
just like we did the
A
T-post.
little bit at a time.
But you know what?
What?
We're not renting anything that's got to be back at a
No.
certain time.
Only thing we're going to be renting is these guns right here.
Well, you renting them out? You were for hire? Because I'm not volunteering.
Just in case any of y'all do not know what I mean when I start saying big post, little post, and HPost system. So this is called a HPost system, and you can see why. We got a letter H here, per se. And we got our bigger post. You see the bigger diameter on each side, right here and right here. And we got a smaller post in diameter in the middle right there. And the reason why you do this is when you go to pull your wire, say for instance, if I was pulling this way, okay, I would staple my wire here, tie it around, and then start pulling, because you want that wire really tight. And so when I pull it, this system here is not going to fall over, it's not going to bend over, unless I was like pulling with a Mack truck and was, you know, intentionally trying to rip it out of the ground. But for the most part, this isn't going to go anywhere. If I just had one pole here, it would pull it over. And vice versa. If I was pulling from down there and I pull here, and I got this fence real tight, and I didn't have this set up, and then when we took the tension off, it would pull it back over. So that is what I mean by HPost system. And it works really, 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 really well. But you can see why we gotta have so many posts, because it's 3 posts anywhere we stop or anywhere we turn. So, you know, right here we got a gate. We got a 4-foot gate. To install this 4-foot gate I got right here, I had to put an H-post on this side because I stopped with my fence, an H-post on that side because I started back up with my fencing. So that's what the HPost system looks like. For any of you guys that didn't know. Ain't that right, Cheese? What's up, buddy? Oh, mac and cheese. They know what I'm talking about. Oh, let's see what we got.
Oh, I forgot we need gates too.
Gates too.
All right, and we don't like the painted ones because paint tends to come off.
And no rust. That's why I like the aluminum better. So we need, that's a 6-foot, ain't it?
Yep, that's a 6-foot.
I don't think we need those today.
No, we don't. We only need the 2 tens.
Probably gonna be down this way. Here they are. 6-foot.
That's a 10?
This is 10.
That's an 8.
8-foot.
Alright. So 2 tens.
2 tens. Yeah. I'm gonna look at the post while you do that. Alright. So these are 4 5s right here. And these are 5 6s right here.
And the 2 3s are what we got it crossed. And
They
the
don't
2
have-
3s are out of.
They're out of 2 3s. Dadgummit.
Those are actually 3.5 by 4.
So they don't have the smaller post. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna do, but Brooke's over here looking at chicks. See that? I don't know what we're gonna do. I think she got her eyes on some.
She came in here right at the right time.
She couldn't help herself. She got them. Oh my gracious. Came for posts and gates and came out with a dozen.
A dozen. I should have got 13. Just a thought.
Oh goodness gracious.
I can always go back in. Well, you can't buy just one. Though.
No, you gotta buy 4.
Yeah.
So I go in there with you to go get our 25 poles and gates. And we come back with 12 chicks.
Well, Jason, I told you the other day that I saw some chicks that I wanted and I did not get them.
Yeah, you did.
And I did not get them because I was by myself.
You showed restraint.
And I wanted to make sure that I had permission.
Oh,
And
gracious.
I knew that we were coming very soon.
Yeah.
So I waited.
What all did you get?
were with me.
What all did you get?
I got 4 different breeds.
Yeah.
So I have Brahmas,
Yeah.
which is one of my favorites.
Right.
I have, what baby?
They're both Brahmas.
Buff Brahmas.
Buff Brahmas.
I got some olive eggers,
Mm-hmm.
which are guaranteed to lay an olive egg. This is not an Easter egger, which
Right.
can lay any color. I got some prairie bluebell eggers, and they lay only blue eggs.
And they're pretty blue eggs.
They're pretty
Yeah.
blue eggs. And I got some blue laced, I sound like I'm from the South, blue laced red Wyandottes.
Mm.
And I got 3 of each, so I have an even dozen.
And they're gonna go in the new barn.
They're gonna go in the new barn. So this may be the first of many
Yes.
chicks
Yes.
that go in the new barn, but I'm thrilled because we have those big doors and we can open it up and get some air circulating
Yeah.
to keep the brooder temperature where it needs to be.
Right.
Whereas in the garage that was closed off,
Right.
it was getting too hot. I couldn't have put chicks in there this time of year.
I must say I am a little excited about the new barn being used.
Ah,
The first ever
I
chicks in
thought
the
you
new
were going to
barn.
say you were excited about the chicks.
The first ever chicks in the new barn.
That's right. They all got to be named. Well, we've had all men workers, so even though they're all girls, they're all going to have guy names, such as Brant and Dude and Roberto and
Heidel.
Heidel and Mr. Greg, and that's 5. Got to come up with 7 more.
man. We'll figure it out.
Russell.
Russell.
Well, we got Brent and we got Doug.
Yeah.
That's 7.
Electricians.
Got 5 more to come up with.
We'll figure it out. Maybe we can turn them all into female names.
We got to put a little A on the end.
Yeah.
Roberta.
Roberta.
Hatella.
Brenta.
Brenta.
Oh,
Reckon
man.
what Brant's gonna think about Brenta.
I don't know.
I'm excited.
Good. All right, so we are home and we're fixing to load up the brooder, which has been in the garage, take it to the barn, get the chicks, which Brooke has now, take them to the barn and get them ready for their new temporary home. Dee Dee, you going?
I couldn't get out without her.
Oh, Dee Dee,
She's my back pocket
I
dog.
see that. All right, got it in place, and here come the pads, and then up next will be the new residence.
They probably wonder what the pads are. The brooder pads.
Brooder pads.
Come on, honey.
All right, y'all. Bring y'all over here.
All right, so they're gonna go in the second one, right?
Yeah, the second one.
They're gonna have to do it this way.
Let me go get some feeders and waterers.
Yeah, I want to dip their beaks first.
Okay.
And then I'll put the feeder in a couple. All right. Bring me some chicks.
Here comes some chicks.
All right. All right, I believe this is the buff Brahma.
Yeah,
Am
I
I
think
right?
so too. I believe you're right.
All right, let's give her a little dip. Just so she knows where her water is. I believe this is a prairie bluebeller.
Yep.
They lay the blue eggs. All right. I believe this is a blue lace red wyandotte.
I think you're right.
This is an olive egger.
Yep.
4 more left. Okay, scoot over. There you go. And these girls have been at the feed store, so they already know how to drink, but I want them to know where it is.
Gotcha.
If they came in the mail, then you would definitely want to be sure to dip them. All right, last little girl. This is going to be Brantita. What do you think, Brant?
Branta.
Branta.
Yeah.
All right, girl.
You see that Brahma's got feathered feet?
Yep.
Yep.
I thought Brahma, Branita,
Yeah.
you know? Aren't they pretty?
They
There's
are
nothing
pretty.
cuter than a little chick.
They are pretty cute.
All right, welcome to Cog Hill Farm.
Hey, mac and cheese. Guess what, y'all? We've already have y'all some new residents. It's gonna be a little bit though. It's gonna be a little bit, girls. Yeah. Because guess what, ladies? People love y'all's eggs. You know, we love them. We love them, and we love you guys. But y'all, the locals, the local community also has been loving you girls as well. Because our eggs are selling every day. We sell out almost every day. Can y'all believe that? Y'all do an amazing job. So it's probably best if we get y'all some help, okay? And Cheese, I talked with Cheese and he said he does not mind at all, do you there, Big Daddy? I say Big Daddy. We think Cheese is a male, but he may not be. We won't know until much later. You're a pretty goose, how about that? Ain't that right, Matt? Y'all look. That is rain clouds. And I am not gonna lie. I am not upset about that. I'm hoping it comes. Please come over here. I know I probably need to unload the trailer with the post and the gates, but if that rain delays me, that is a delay that I am looking forward to. Let me get y'all's feed under there. Hey, but in all seriousness, our egg sales are unreal. So we're gonna welcome these new lovely additions. even though 1000% that wasn't planned at all. Let me go tell Peaches. Y'all see that rain system is getting closer and closer to us. Hey, we ain't gonna complain, are we, Miss Mildred? Not at all. Not at all. We need this rain. Pete! Peachy! Hey, I just wanted to tell you, there are some new employees on the farm. We got 12 new chicks. I know you got your plate full running this farm now. I do. But me and Brooke think this is best, okay? We do think this is best for the farm. So, just giving you a heads up, 12 new employees, and you can get Jesse to start on their paperwork pretty soon, okay? Y'all hear it? We got some rain. We got some rain. Woo! Come on. Woo! We absolutely needed this. Y'all do good.